Hi everyone, this is Miss Jenny at the Richmond Park Public Library. This week's storytime theme is robots. So we're going to start out by reading 2 robot books, and then I'm going to show you a quick robot craft, okay? So let's go ahead and sing our hello song. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends. It's time to say hello. Hello. This is our first book today, Little Bot and Sparrow, and it is by Jake Parker. One day, Little Bot wasn't needed anymore. He was thrown out with the garbage. For once, he didn't have any work to do. Little Bot lay there for a very long time, until a flock of birds decided he was the perfect place to perch. Having never seen a bird before, Little Bot decided to say, hello. This didn't go so well. The birds quickly flew away, but one decided to stay behind. Sparrow had never seen a robot before. Curious, she watched. And watched and watched until she realized that the robot just needed to be taken under her wing. She led him to the forest, introduced him to her friends, and taught him why robots shouldn't fly. He learned that not everything in Sparrow's world was sweet. Some things had a sting to them. Other things were better left alone. And some scary things were actually beautiful. Each night, Little Bot watched Sparrow while she slept. He once asked her why she needed to sleep. To rest and to dream, Sparrow said. Little Bot didn't know what it meant to dream. He decided it was best left for the birds. Oops. One day, Little Bot noticed the leaves changing. Winter is coming, Sparrow said, looking at the sky. What does that mean? The robot asked. It means that I'll be leaving soon, Sparrow said. As the days went by, the leaves fell and the air became colder. Little Bot could feel the time with Sparrow growing shorter. Then the first snowflake fell. And they knew it was time to say goodbye. Little Bot watched Sparrow until she was a tiny dot in the sky. Then she was gone. Alone again, Little Bot roamed the forest. He thought about everything he had learned from the sparrow and the time they'd spent together. He wondered if she was safe and warm. Little Bot wandered back to the hill where he first met Sparrow. He closed his eyes, and that night, the little robot dreamed. That's the end. So that was Little Bot and Sparrow. Our next book is called Raybot and Weeba, and that is by Adam Watkins. Raybot has two best friends. He does everything with Puppy and Parrot. They play soccer and go swimming. They especially enjoy quiet days spent relaxing in the junkyard. But this day isn't as quiet as others. Ba-dump. They all rush over to see who just arrived at the junkyard. It's Weebot. Beep boop. Raybot always wanted a little brother to play with. Beep bop. And Weebot never ever gets tired. Bap boop. He just keeps going and going. Weebot always wants to play along, but he never knows when to stop. Bop bop. Raybot tries to teach him the rules and how to play nice, but Weebot sometimes ruins things. He rarely powers down, and he makes a lot of noise, even when it's time to go to sleep. Raybot wishes he could get away from the little robot, but Weebot follows him everywhere. Bebop. Raybot has a plan to make things like they were before Weebot arrived. Early the next morning, while Weebot is still asleep, Raybot puts him back into his crate. Zzz. And brings Weebot back to where he found him. Zzz. Free robot. Raybot is excited to have a quiet day with just Parrot and Puppy. He tries to paint, but he can't find the inspiration. He tries to enjoy the quiet, but he doesn't feel right. Someone is missing. Raybot, Puppy, and Parrot rush through the junkyard to get Weebot back. Beep, beep. But they're too late. Weebot's crate is empty. He's gone. They head back to the junkyard. Raybot thought he would be happy without Weebot pestering him all the time, but he just feels sad. But wait, Weebot. Weebot. Raybot can't believe his eyes. It's Weebot. Their friend has come home. Raybot has never been so happy. Even if Weebot still gets into trouble from time to time, I love Raybot. And that's the end. So that was Raybot and Weeba. Now another book I just want to recommend, but I'm not going to read it today, is Love Z. This one is really cute. It's a little bit longer, so I didn't want to read it for the story time. But I'll show you some pictures of the inside, just so you can see what it's like. It's really cute. It's all about this little robot trying to discover and find out what love is. Because robots don't know what love is, so he has to find out. So as you can see, it's a really cute book. So I would highly recommend that if you like books about robots. Okay, so next up, we're gonna just do this little craft today. I'm gonna see if I can position this so you can see what I'm doing. So what we're gonna do is we're going to make a craft using recycled materials, okay? So all I did was get a big piece of paper so that I can glue everything to. And then I kind of just cut out different shapes. And you can see I use like an old paper bag, some scratch paper, just some colored paper, but I just cut it into different shapes. And from this, I'm going to create a robot. So first, I'm going to start with my head. So hopefully you guys can kind of see what I'm doing and possibly follow along at home. So I'm going to put my robot's head more at the top of the page. So you can see that. And then I cut out 2 circles for eyes, so it's just a scratch piece of paper. And this is a great time to use recycled items, so you could use old newspapers or magazines, just any paper you have lying around. If maybe you have some old flyers or school papers that you don't need anymore, you can just cut those up and use that. This is going to be my mouth. So you can see that's his face so far. And I'm just going to use a marker to draw into his eyes. I'll show you what that looks like. So I mean, you could have cut out another circle and put that there, but I just used a marker. I'm going to put a little neck for him. Then I'll create his body. So all you really need for this project is paper, scissors, glue, maybe some markers or crayons. Very simple. That's how I look so far. And I just pre-cut this all out so it would be easier for the video. So I have 2 pieces of paper for arms. And then I have 2 more for legs. Just going to switch those colors there. And I'll hold it up in a minute just to show you where I'm at so far. So that's what it looks like so far. So again, it's super simple to do. Cut out 2 pieces to put on the top of his head as like little antennae. And then I just want to add some stuff to his body so it looks like he has some buttons and stuff going on. So like I said, I just have some scratch paper here. So it doesn't have to even be blank paper that you use, just whatever you have. And I think I'm going to put some feet on him. What do you think? I think he'll look good with some feet. Okay, and I am almost done. So that just shows you how quick and easy this is. Of course, I pre-cut everything, so that made mine go a little bit faster. So yours would take longer since you have to cut everything out. But voila. You see my cute little robot? I'm not sure what I'm going to name it. Maybe it's my very own Weebot. Weebot. Okay, so that's very simple for you to make at home, and we will provide a link to show you guys different ways you can make it yourself and how differently they can be, because yours does not have to look exactly like mine. It can be however you want it to look. Okay, well, that's it for our story time today. Let's go ahead and sing our goodbye song. You ready? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your summer.